I've just made millions of coins off of this investment that I told you was risk-free and you had to do. Now, if you missed out on this one, you don't want to miss out on the next one. So today I've got all the investments that are going to make you millions of coins in FC26. All you've got to do to say thank you is drop a like down below and subscribe. Be sure to check out memberships for exclusive lives, content, and even early access to the next investments. I made millions of coins off of the last investment that I told you needed to do and was guaranteed to be safe. First of all, did you get success in the team of the week investments that we did? I invested hundreds and thousands of coins in team of the weeks. I kept every team of the week that I packed, and what you will find is at the minute you can't buy a team of the week for less than 13,500. We picked these up for 9.9k, which means after tax, you're looking at 2,000 coins a card, and I had hundreds of these. If you can't afford your favorite players and trading to them just isn't realistic, and of course you don't want to give EA your money, then Sky Coach has you covered with the most reliable and cheapest coins in FC26, a quick and easy service. Using the link down below, you'll automatically get 10% off, so you can finally buy your favorite players.
Nice.
Now, this was an absolute no-brainer. I said it from the start of the year. I've been saying to get Gold Team of the Weeks at minimum on bid for months. Now, what is the next no-brainer? Where else can you put your coins that is guaranteed no loss? Well, first of all, let's look at our boy Acerbi, an 84 rated player who you now can no longer pick up at 1.3 or 1.2 or 1.1. He's now sat at 1.4. Now, in the Discord, I said to buy 84 rated at 1.1k days ago. Now, what you will see is here Cucurella, Manum, Lukaku, and Isco are all near that point. Obviously, on bid, we would hope we could still get them squeezed just under that value that they're meant to go for, which right now will be about 1.4. Acerbi has, according to Footbin, sat at 1.2, but actually he's 1.4. Let's have a look at Cucurella, who's apparently the cheapest on Footbin, which usually means they're going to go for a little bit more. That's okay. We can get a 1.1. Okay. We can get a 1k snipe on him straight off the bat, so that is very solid. Now, we managed to get that Cucurella for 1,000 coins on a snipe. I don't think we'll be able to get many at that point, but there is a fair few at 1.1. Well, I thought there was a fair few at 1. But when we look back at 1.4, there isn't even that many cards. 84s are shooting up already. Now, I invested in these early, and we can absolutely still bid on these and hope to get the same level of investment. You do need to be sharp and get going fast because these are already on the rise. We should see these see about 1.8k at around Black Friday. We're going to have SBCs that require 84s, 83s, 85s, and so on, but the 84s have not had their rise. Of course, 83s are already required in SBCs like the 85 to 87. There was a rise in those cards, but they are not really that expensive right now, sitting at a very standard base price. Now, another shoe-in we have is Harder. Now, we did tip this in the Discord. She's going for around 20,000 coins for her inform that we've got here. Now, she's going out of packs as well, so not only is it going to be gone soon, I believe she's also potentially getting a promo card, and it's already risen from what was 20,000 coins to 22,000 coins. She's the cheapest 87 rated inform by a mile. There is actually currently only 3 on the game. We've got Harder, we've got Bull, and we've got Gamarage. All of these are likely to rise based on SBCs. We just need to pick up the right one at the right time. So Gamarage right now, we can't grab him at 22,500 or 23. Seems like that is the cheapest one on the market. So he's a little bit more expensive, and we'll have a look at Bull, but it does seem like Harder is our best option. Now, admittedly, Harder has already gone up more than what we'd like her to in order to invest early, but if we can grab a snipe on her for 21,250 or anything around about there, I mean, the cheapest on the market, we've got 22,750 is the cheapest we've got. Now, bidding is still going to work on this one. Compare price is going to work on this one. You can get her a little bit lower, and then we're hoping to see her go to about 25 with the upcoming SBCs, her going out of packs, and of course there should be a lot more content that pushes these higher rated informs up rather than the 84s, the 83s, and the 85. Right now, the nearest bid that we can get at 20k is 2 minutes away, so if we can win some of these, even up to 21,500, I would be more than happy to go for those because it's a solid investment. Now, when we look at the 88s, there is actually only one who is reasonably priced to invest, and that is McCabe. So I've bidded on the 5 harders on the market that are reasonably priced at where we want them to be. As we can see, there isn't going to be a lot. A lot of these are going to be beaten. Just like with these Cucurellas, we've got a few people beating us on bids. Now, you don't want to overbid on these. I'd say 1.1 to 1.2 is the absolute max we want to pay when we can snipe lower. And another tip is that Brazilian managers are going to be a shoe-in. These are very, very cheap right now. absolutely at the bottom, and they will absolutely rise. Now, the cheapest 88 inform by an absolute mile is McCabe. So she sits at around 27, just over, and there is a lot of her at this price. Now, if you can bid her lower or even snipe her lower, you are absolutely laughing. This is the cheapest 88 inform by so much that it just makes sense to get this card if you can. Now, if you can't get her on snipe, we do have to have the means of bidding. It isn't going to be as easy to get her, but she absolutely is one that you want to get your hands on. There's a few here at 25k, and she just simply is going to be the GOAT of 88 inform. We look at 85 rated, compare them to 84s. 84s sitting at 1.1, 85s at 3.4, and then 86s a little jump up. The 88s simply are not an investment opportunity right now. It doesn't make sense for us. However, 85s are rather low. If you can bid on these for the low 3Ks, and the same for 86s, the low 6s on bid, this is a very solid investment. We haven't had SBCs where the whole community wants to do it in a while. Black Friday is coming. The Champions League promo is coming. Both of these are going to change the game. So make sure to get your big fodder investments in before it's too late. And make sure to subscribe and join the Discord, because you will miss out on a lot of investments if you're not in there. It's impossible to win a game of FIFA with a team like this. But when your coin balance is low, and so is your bank balance, how can you afford your favorite players? That's where Top 1% Trading comes in. The #1 premium Discord in FC26, ready to make you millions of coins again and making your dream team a reality.